this video is about getting out and shooting film for the month of August. I'm not just going to challenge myself, I'm going to challenge you guys as well. And what I'd like to do for this video, once I wrap up shooting, is not only just display my work and what I've done shooting film or more film and displaying it for this specific video wrap up at the end of August or early September, is some images from you guys, images from the folks, subscribers in the community, anyone watching the video. If you want me to showcase your best film shot of the month of August, hit me in my Instagram, Warren C01, or hit me in the comments to let me know you would like to have your image displayed. And what I'll look to do is try to see if I can get as many as I can in a video and show those images and show you guys some love as a way for me to say thank you, one, to all the new subscribers, thank you to all the views that the videos and the podcast videos have been getting lately. And the reason I'm doing this is because I was inspired a few weeks ago when a coworker of my wife handed her a film camera that they no longer use to gift to me, which I thought was freaking awesome. And I was so excited. I just was like, how can I repay the person? And they didn't ask for anything. They just wanted to see if the camera can be used and the stuff they gave me with it for me to go ahead and use it, because they just don't have a need for it anymore. So I wanted to show some love to them by thanking them for it. And the camera in question is the Kanuka FT1 motor. Now, when I got the camera from them, before I talk about the camera and what it's about and what the word motor means, when I got the camera, it came with the battery compartment that was attached to wires that would attach it to a separate battery case, because these things work off of batteries. AAA, and this particular one holds 4, and they have another one like this that has AA, I believe, and it holds 3. And the reason is, as I said, I'd come back to it, is that these particular cameras use a motor to advance the film once you've taken a shot, also to advance the film when it's a new roll, when you pull it up to a certain point and you close the door. So what I mean by that is I go like this and I close the door and turn it on, it looks to advance. Now, I did some research on this camera to see if it's something that, what would I do? Does it work with batteries? Does it have to work with batteries? And the answer is yes. Some of the features of this camera real quick, it comes with exposure comp settings on the side that you can switch to. It does, you can set your ISO on this side as well. It has on this side a shutter dial that goes to 1/1000th of a second. And then the other special features of this, which I always like about film cameras that have batteries in it, where it needs the battery to work, is having an off and on switch. As you can see right there, has an off and on switch. But along with that off and on switch, this switch right here allows for you to use a special feature, an AE feature. When the lens is put on that feature, it'll act basically as auto exposure. It'll let you know what f-stop you should be on based on the scene that the light meter is using. I believe I got that right. This little silver button right here is your self timer, 10-second timer, which is normal back then. But another cool feature of this camera is it actually has a single and continuous switch for shooting. So when you're on continuous shooting, you switch it to the C, and you can shoot 2 frames per second until you literally blow through a roll of film, which is kind of cool. So in that particular instance, this camera is really interested me in that aspect. It will, of course, use, like I said, the AAA battery and AA battery setup, or the separate battery pack, but you got to have the right backs, which are hard to find and hard to work with. Why? Because I didn't have a back with this. I had to get a donor body, which was super cheap on eBay, and be able to find one with a battery pack or battery cover that hopefully worked. And I did. And once I got it in here, I quickly realized that the shutter wasn't working. Everything else pretty much about the camera worked except for the shutter. And I also realized as I played with it and cleaned it up and all that stuff, the indicator lights for the light meter really didn't seem to glow like I thought they would. So what I did was I did research and went on and looked at the camera, see how I could fix it. Worked on the donor camera first to make sure I did it right, and I managed to do some cleaning up on the flex wire pressure connections that seem to be the Achilles heel for this camera, and get it working, as well as the donor camera, which I'm pretty excited of. I thought, why not just go ahead and have some fun with the community and give you guys also an opportunity to showcase your work on the next video if you like. And yeah, what I'll do is you know, if folks are interested in it, hit me in the comments on this one, or hit me on Instagram to let me know that you would want to be a part of it, and then I will, you know, hit you with something that you can send those images to me, and I'd be able to add them to the video and give you some credit with your IG or something like that. So that's pretty much it. I did run a test roll through this to see that it worked. To solve my light meter issue, I did wind up going to get external light meter. I went with Kex at my local camera store, and I did get the bigger one, as you can see right here. And I got it because I like that display. I like that it's bigger than the smaller one, and it comes with other features in it that I don't know if the smaller one does or not, particularly how you can set up cameras and lenses so that it's will make it easier to get to a profile. I'm looking forward to using this and testing this out. Maybe I'll do a little review on this too when we go over the images once we've done a month of mainly shooting film. And I do shoot film and digital, so I still will do that. And as I slide this on, the thing I like about the Kex too, it comes with 3 different hot shoe, cold shoe plates to make sure you get the best fitting one for the camera you're using. And you have 3 positionings you can screw the plates to move this thing back and forth so you don't cover up any dial. So I think that's pretty cool. Of course, I got it on backwards right now. So yeah, that's the video. If you guys want to have fun with me, hit me in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.